say, and I can do all things. I can do all things. Yeah, I can do all things. Yeah, we came a long way. That's what the song say, and I can do all things. I can do all things. I can do all things. Yeah. I'm not afraid of the moment. I'm not afraid I can't hold it. I gotta show 'em. Gotta get up in the morning. I gotta do it for Kobe.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself. One of my hobbies used to be, I liked wrenching on cars and motorcycles. And so I like doing stuff like that. I'm good with kind of like building things at a very basic level. I'm far from a carpenter, but like I'm capable. And most brewers kind of pride themselves as being capable. Like they'll have a background in like plumbing, mechanical, electrical, something like that, because it's a translatable process and skill. And most breweries are small enough that if your pump breaks, you're fucking fixing it, or you're done. You're just dead in the water. Most brewers are expected to be able to change pump seals and do pretty basic maintenance. Some are better than others, but what we had found is as we were growing, more and more people just didn't want to touch the required maintenance. We found that we had something broken just every fucking day. And we had like little things happen where like a guy was changing, or he was plugging in a phone line, and he said he shocked himself. You literally cannot shock yourself with a phone jack. Like it's not possible. And it's like, okay, cool. We have hit the stopping point where we need to bring in some help. We brought in a maintenance person, and we didn't have quite the work available for the maintenance person. So it was, hey, would you help with maintenance, and would you help us package beer? Same kind of thing, right? Both needed their own job, and we found, let's get a dedicated can operator, and then let's get a dedicated maintenance manager. And then the maintenance manager is running himself ragged, and the maintenance list is just getting bigger and bigger. So let's hire more people. And then as that department continues to grow, Andrew runs it today.
I'm Andrew Gonzalez, maintenance manager at Tailgate Brewery. I think one of the greatest thing about working here in maintenance, and I have massive amounts of experience in maintenance field. Here we do a lot of it in-house.
We've got like Brian and Andrew and like that Randall and that whole group of guys that just like they're the doers. Like they're really smart about what they do, how they can put stuff together. Like before they're around, it was like, man, I can do this. We can make this. I'm not the best craftsman. I'm gonna make it, but I mean, it might fall apart.
Thinking back to the driving philosophy of you either need to generate revenue or you need to reduce costs. That's been a big driving factor in how that department's been built, where, hey, we need to go repair this. That's probably gonna cost $2,000 if we call somebody to show up and tell us that it's broken. We already know it's broken. Let's make sure we can just fix it, and let's fix it correctly, and let's be cost conscious, and let's do it correct, safe, etc. That's been something that's helped us develop that department.
A lot of this stuff, if it goes down, you're looking at time, you're looking at, massive amounts of money if you're calling somebody out to come fix something. We're there, we could fix it on the drop of a dime. And if you're in a regular situation, you would be calling somebody and you might be waiting 2 weeks, just to get that brew tank back up, or get, the kitchen running, or whatever you're doing, the canning line. If you're having to work on the canning line, it's always something that we have to fix and make sure that everything's running good and fully operational,
The maintenance conversations are some of my favorite ones in the day, because we go into it and hey, it's all bad news because everything's broken. It's also gonna be expensive to fix, and we just kind of have to figure it out. His job is just it's all bullshit. It's like, hey, you need to fix this. This is broken. I broke this. Hey, I know this is brand new. You told me to take care of it. Spoiler, I didn't. That kind of thing. And he's got such a great attitude about it, where he's patient, he's calm, he does good work, and it's just kind of a function of necessity at this point,
Every day is something new. It's not just you know, you come in here and you're like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, go turn some screws and fix something today, you know, I'm gonna go fix a broken toilet or something, you know. We're doing something different every day, which is awesome because it's always changing, you know. That same day I could be out there cutting the grass, you know, and then the next 5 minutes we're unloading a truck and we're moving brew tanks.
Tap handles are a very painful, necessary evil that like does not get factored into the price of the keg. You know, it's just kind of like a sunk cost. You know, the way that they're handled kind of once they leave our doors, as expensive as they are and how much they help. I mean, you can go into like any sports bar in the world and they're just gonna have like mountains of bullshit tap handles. And then like every so often you're gonna find yours on eBay that are selling for like $100. And it's like, what the hell? I could sell these for $100. That's actually how we started selling our tap handles. So I started selling it for 95 on eBay, and then like finally got that to go away. And then we set up an online store and we sold them for like a much more reasonable price. We had an upcoming order coming, and we were going down this process, and we were talking about designs and all this, and it was just like, man, this fucking sucks. So it was just, how hard is it to make our own? And you know, we talked with the maintenance team, we talked with the contractors, and you know, it's, well, if you've got great wood, you've got the right tools, and then you get the right hardware, it's just time.
We were told that we need to make at least 2,000 of these things. We have numbers like going around like, oh, it'd be awesome, we get 100 done.
Now we've got enough skilled people in the building where we can kind of solve the rest, and we're patient enough to get to a point where like it will make sense and it will be financially viable, but today it is very much not. Actually,
the CNC machine just showed up and Brian was like, hey Andrew, you want to put this together? And I'm like, sure. I really didn't have a clue that it was gonna be like, oh, we're gonna start making tap handles. I put that thing together, and you know, I've never really messed with a CNC machine before, but yeah, I got my name on it, and it says that I put together by Andrew Gonzalez on the side.
Sure, we can do it, and you know, like everything these days, it takes forever. And you know, we're using walnut wood, which, as all building materials are, is more expensive than it was when we started this project. So today, like per tap handle, like counting the man hours that go into it, I mean, good God, it's an expensive tap handle. And like the worst part about it is like the consumer just thinks that they're free.
I think we're catching up with the sales team to where now hopefully we'll be able to replenish all the tap rooms, which will be awesome because then we can see them all in all the tap rooms. It's so awesome to, you know, be part of producing such a cool tap handle for, you know, a brewery, and breweries all over the place, and restaurants and everything else, you know. It's like, I never thought in a million years I'd be making tap handles, you know. It's pretty cool seeing custom made tap handles at Tailgate Brewery, you know. We're not sending them off, you know, sending something off and having a tap handle company make them, you know. We're doing it in-house in maintenance, you know. That's awesome, you know.
You got Wes's ideas, and then you can take that and you can use all these people that we have as tools to build all this stuff, like visually, physically. I think that's what separates us from everybody else. It just leads into the fact that we're completely committed to craft. And that's what's so cool. It's just like, it's the craft of it, just making it, minds coming together to put stuff together.
That's what led us into making our own cider. That's what led us into, hey, we should do our own tap handles. Let's print our own t-shirts. Let's bring a maintenance team in-house. Can we bring this in? Can we create the job? Can we get more hours? Can we build our team? Can we reduce our costs? And can we increase our sales? And if we can do all those things, that helps you run a better business. Our willingness to dive into separate industries has to be deliberate, and it has to be something that we do with an intent that we're going to continue to just force back to that core value of, hey, we're here to be the best brewery in Tennessee. And we may not be that today, but we won't ever be that if we don't set these foundational efforts in place.
Hey guys, I'm Sean Steele. I don't need to say my last name, do I? Hey guys, I'm Sean with Tailgate Brewery. I'm the administrative assistant here. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and You guys, okay. This is awful. You want me to start from the beginning again? Please like and subscribe, and next time you're in, you can grab yourself a 4-pack. Let me do it one more. No. Hey. This is awful. Hey, Drew. I'm having a wonderful time. Stringing 3 sentences together is really hard. Take 5. Take 5. Perfect.